Well, hello YouTube. This is Kazeel. Welcome to New Origin. Yeah, New Origin. Um, I'm on my main here, my Dark Wizard, and I wanted to do a tutorial on the Labyrinth. A Labyrinth is considered a party dungeon, but once you've reached 250 CP, you can solo it pretty easy. Um, I would say Corpse Onslaught is the only one you really can't solo at some point. So I'm going to create a party. You just hit create. If you wanted to say that whoever joins you has to be at least your CP or higher, then you can set that. Or you can come in here and manually set it to a certain number. Since I'm going to solo it, I don't really, I'm not going to do that. Just hit start right away so nobody joins your party. So what you're going to do is you're going to end up on a platform here. You'll see in the top left, top right-hand corner, it says Labyrinth First Floor. We're going to fly into one of these portals. A blue portal is a portal that has not been explored yet. So now that I go up to that same portal, it's a red now. So that means that that portal doesn't go up to the next floor or anywhere interesting. So that one doesn't either. So what you do want to do is once you get to like I said, 250,000 CP, you'll run around and do all these portals. Usually a group would do this, but you're wanting to go through all of the blue portals on every floor until you find, you see where it says over here, defeat Death Beholder? So even if you found the portal up to the second floor right away, go back to the first floor and try and find a portal to the Death Beholder. Okay, so I'm up on third floor, and I don't really want to be there yet. So we're back on third floor again. I want to get back down to second floor, so we're just going to keep going through blue portals until we get to this. Yeah, this is what we're looking for here. Okay, so this is the Death Beholder. I'm going to hit go here. My auto is going to put up my shield, and then I'm just going to DPS this guy down until he's dead. And once that happens, we'll get double rewards. Now the rewards we're going to get from this is going to be Aether Dust, which is used for upgrading your pet, kind of. It's in your pet area. As long as you have a pet equipped, these buffs work. And I'll show you how that works when we're done here. But now I could CP buff myself, and I did when I was around 250,000. Because this guy kicked my butt. Like, I would kill him right before I died. Like, I wouldn't die because I'd kill him, but it was very, very close. Now that I'm, 30,000 CP above that, I don't really need to do that anymore. So we're just going to DPS him down all the way. We've got 30 minutes to do this whole thing, and it's plenty of time. And actually, the Death Beholder is a tougher boss. He does more damage than the end boss. So we're going to keep going here. All of my stuff is tier 5, with the exception of my amulet here. My talisman. Everything else is 5. My wings, my buffs. And we're just going to make sure we have enough potions there. Mana potions. And we're just going to DPS them down. I let my auto work for the most part here. You'll see that I'm getting pretty close to half health, which is not a big deal. As long as I'm below his 25th health bar by this point. He starts off with 50 health bars that you have to DPS down. And so 25 would be 50% of his health. So I'm way, way, way past that. And by the time I find the last boss, my my health will be all the way up to full again. But the last boss doesn't even take my health down. But I started soloing this when I had tier 5 title, tier 5 rank, and the tier 4 wings. So 4 wings, and then still I would have the tier 4 talisman. Yeah. So you'll see I defeated him with lots of health to spare. So then we're just going to fly straight up to the top of the screen here, go out the blue portal. And that'll take us back to the first floor. So now we just need to remember where there's a green one right there. And I think the second floor one is off to the right here. Yep. So now we're going to try and find the 5th floor. We don't need to necessarily go in every every portal. We just need to find the 5th floor. Here's the 4th floor. I always start in this pattern here. I always go to this one first. It seems to be the more common one. I don't know why, but anyway, just hit auto again. And this guy doesn't really do any damage to me. You'll see he's doing like, looking for the red numbers there. The most damage he's hit me so far is like 1,300, and that's nothing. For my health pool, I've got 220,000 health, so for him to hit me for 1,000 is kind of like a joke. So yeah, you just DPS this guy down and you'll be done. And I'll take you to looking at the rewards and tell you what to do with those. So just kind of give you an idea about what where my character's at in reference to, the top end guys. I've got 282,000 CP. The top guy on the server has 1.5 million. As far as title goes, Arbiter is title 7, I believe. We can just look in here. Yeah, so I'm at 5. This is Hunter's 5, Champions 6. So Arbiter's 8. It goes all the way up to Destroyer. I'm not sure you can get Conqueror. I've never seen anybody with the last 3 here. But I've seen Arbiters. I haven't seen any Destroyers or anything else here. I don't know how to get those titles. I'm not quite there yet. But yeah, the highest guy on the server, I think he's the one above Arbiter. And then as far as the ranks go, I have seen, oops. It's not letting me look at it. Oh no, I'm lagging out. So if you come down here, you look at your ping, 9,999 milliseconds. That means you're lagging out. So these servers, the servers here are somewhere in West America, and I don't know where it's at, but sometimes this will kick you out of the instance. I don't think it will do it in party dungeons. Yeah. Alright, good. So keep doing your thing, keep killing this guy. You'll notice I'm at full health. So let's come back in here to Fame. And I have seen people with, I've seen people with these CSM. So you can totally get those for sure. But that's kind of where I'm at. Like I'm kind of like in the middle of the road, kind of the lower mid tier, maybe upper lower tier. I can totally thrash some guys, but others, with the champion or invincible title, I just totally ignore those guys. I don't even try to mess with them. They've been playing for a lot longer than I have. I've only been playing for like a month, so my character's relatively young. Okay, so the rewards we got here is 1,200 of these Aether Dust. Okay, so we're gonna quit, and we're gonna teleport to, just because there's tons of guys here. Let's go to Devious here. And I like Devious because it makes me glow. I like it. Anyway, okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to come into your inventory, go to your pet, hit view, or you can click on your face to bring down this menu and go to pet. And we're going to click on this here. You unlock this after you get your 3rd rebirth, somewhere around level 60 or 70, I want to say. It's part of the quest chain. Anyway, you're going to go down to this bottom here. It says acquire Aether. And you're going to refine your dust into whatever these symbols are, okay? And up here in the top right hand corner is your dust. So we're going to refine times 10 until we don't have any more. Because you can do one at a time. I don't see the benefit of that. I don't really know the reason behind that. Anyway, so this is going to spend all the way down to... it's going to let me do one more? Sweet. Okay. So now you can either hit go back or organize. I like to hit organize because it kind of puts them all together. And then what I do is I've equipped, since I'm a magic character, I've equipped the flame insignia, which is the character's magic damage. I've equipped the tyrant's insignia, which is the character's attack damage, which is calculated into your magic damage. The order insignia, which is my additional damage. So all 3 of those together are how much damage I do. The rest of these are all about survivability. So this is my damage reduction. This one is my total health pool. This one is physical defense, this is avoidance, and this is magical defense. So all I do is, this is me personally, you could focus on one, but what I do is like I'll hit level up, and then I'll look for anything with the same symbol, and I'll just click on those. I don't know if this is the best way to do this or not, this is just what I do, and then I'll hit level up. Now I also, since this is the one I'm focusing on, the magic damage, I dump all of these additional ones in here. And then click organize to kind of get rid of the empty spots. We'll click level up for this one, and we'll look for any of these. That's what I do. You don't have to do the same thing. It doesn't really matter. You could go through and just kind of make sure that all of these are roughly the same level if you wanted to. And I found that in Mew Origin, that is probably the best way to level up anything. It's just to make sure that everything is pretty even keel across the board. Okay, now you'll see that there's 2 locked slots here. Okay, I don't know if and when those unlock. Maybe that unlocks with levels. Maybe they unlock with achievements. I have no idea. So I have a purple talisman here that you can see, a purple, whatever these things are called, and I've been leveling it up in my bags here. There's these gray, there's green, there's blue, purple, and then there's shiny purple. I have not seen those yet. So, oh, I missed one. Okay, now if you wanted to make sure that you had a CP upgrade every single time, you would make sure that at least one of these leveled up. So like this one here, probably could throw these, so they would level up, and that'd give me 140 CP, so nothing really big. Anyway, so I'm leveling this up here, and it's not equipable, but when I can equip it, if I can equip it ever, I'll put it in this slot here. And what this is this is accuracy, so that'll help me damage things better. So anyway, that's that, and that's all this video is about, is just the labyrinth, how to complete the labyrinth, how to solo it, and then what to do with the rewards. Alright guys, take care. We'll see you next time.